Hello everyone. This topic is going to be a very important topic for programmers because with this topic we are going to discuss about the AI tools which will assist the programmers in their programming and in their coding. So this topic is basically on the coding called as vibe coding or AI based coding. Let's dive into the topic. So the presentation, as you can see here, which is basically the AI revolution, we can say, which is transforming the next generation of software development. My name is Kader. I am the project manager at SPE Doha, Qatar. So here we are going to look at the different agenda. First thing, it's about what is vibe coding, right? And then we are going to look at technology trend and the context, and we are also going to look at a lot of different tools which are used in vibe coding, which are currently very famous, right? We'll also look at some practical illustration of these tools one by one, and also we will look at the implication for software development, right? So how it can uh, affect the full stack developers and the full stack development teams in their process of development, right? So we look at them, and also we look at a bonus section in the end of the session, so which we hope will be very beneficial for the people who take this topic very seriously. So let's look into the introduction. As we all know, AI is reshaping actually the software development, right, by automating code generation, testing, debugging, and deployment, right? So only one thing, like when you talk about deployment, the AI is not really doing the deployment completely. That is what our bonus section is going to be, right, mainly, and we'll also give some other ideas. So, but other than that, if you look at the complete automation of coding and testing and debugging, AI is playing a very important role where it is actually, I know we can say, doing the work of a software developer or a tester, right, who can take the help of AI and make the development much faster, right? So we'll explore different cutting edge tools in this video which will assist in the vibe coding or the AI based coding. So let's look at what is vibe coding. Basically, the vibe coding is nothing but the software is developed with the help of AI, right? In those days, the developer will write the software from the scratch, right, till the complete application will be developed by the developer. But in case of vibe coding, this is done with the help of AI, where the AI itself generates the code. It also helps in building the code, and also if there are any issues, it helps in debugging the code, and also helps in testing the code. So the complete application from the beginning of coding till the testing can be done using AI. Some part of the deployment can also be done, but it's not fully done because of the current challenges in vibe coding. But in the future, that also can be done using vibe coding or the AI based coding, right? So this is what is basically known as vibe coding. And now we are going to look at different AIs one by one. We will look at them, right, which are very much helpful in the vibe coding. The first one we are going to look at is the cursor AI. As you can see here, this is the cursor AI IDE, right? I just developed a small application using cursor AI. I'm just going to see this is all the whole application is developed by just by using prompt. As you can see here, at the right side we have the prompt, right, and we can give any prompt. For example, if you want to develop an application, for example, for maintaining your students registry, or to maintaining your students marks or whatever, you can do it by just by giving prompt. It can create the complete application for you, right? I just created a sample application. It's not really a full application, but it's something which I developed, right, which I will show you now. As you can see here, this one is basically an application that I developed, and I tried to run that application, and after running that application it gave me the link where I can test check the application, which is the local link or the local host link. As you can see here, this is the command I gave in the application to run the application, and after that it will give us the link, and we can go to this link and see the application. It's not fully developed application, but just a prototype to show you guys how to develop an application using AI. So here I will run the command again. If you can see here, so this command, which is the npm run dev command, is basically will run the project that was developed using vibe coding. Once the project is run successfully, if there are any errors, it will show the errors, and you can also fix the errors using the prompt. Here, by giving the prompt, you can fix the error also. If there are no errors, it will give you the link, to see the output as it you have already programmed it in your code. In fact, it was done by AI itself. So you can give the link, and you can also see the output here in Chrome. Let us go to the Chrome. See, this is the application that I developed, which is basically a simple application to track your macros. For example, how many calories you take in a day and things like that. So we can it's not fully developed, but I just developed it just to show you guys that it can be used for different things, right? So you can see here it goes to the features. If I click on the features, and it goes to different sections. All these are developed using AI, right? I didn't put any effort in terms of coding. I just gave only the prompt, and it gives me everything. It also gives a link to watch demo. Yes, I just reloaded the page. As you can see here, this is the page which we developed using the Cursor AI. Now let's move on to the next one. Let's move on to the presentation. And here, yes, we looked at the Cursor AI. Now the next one is going to be the Claude or Anthropic, right? So Claude is basically it's like a chatbot, AI chatbot, which can give you the codes that you need for developing any application. Okay, so let's look at Claude for a moment. Let me go to my yes. So I have yes. So let's go here. Let's go to the Claude. Yes, let me directly search for Claude here. Okay, so Claude AI. Okay, it's loading. I think we need to wait for a few seconds. Okay, so we can just continue with Google. I'll just give my link to sign in. Yeah, it's loading again. So yes, so if you can see here, it's a beautiful IDE which can help you to develop your projects. I did some uh, chats here. I think the chats are mainly used to generate. Yes, if you can see here, I have two chats which are basically used to create an interactive memory card game, and also the another chat for landing page, creating a Trello landing page using next.js. So which will give you the complete chat which I used to create this. So basically it will give you the complete script, right? You can see here it has the complete script. It gives the standalone HTML. You can just copy the code and use it in your IDE. And for the memory card game also, it will give you the complete this one. So another currently Claude, previously it didn't support this feature. Now it is supporting the feature where you can look at the output itself, right? You can just click on the this is the game that I created. We all know about this game. This is a very familiar game for memory, right? So which is totally developed by using Claude chatbot, or the Claude the chatbot for coding. Okay, so previously this feature was not available. So now Claude has this feature also, where you can directly see the output in the IDE itself, and you can also run and see your application in the IDE itself. Okay, let's move on to the next one, the next IDE. Let me go to our presentation. So here we have the presentation. Now the next one is the GitHub Copilot for VS Code, right? So what we saw before is the complete AI IDE, right, which is built mainly for vibe coding, in which you directly give the prompts, and then you develop the complete application, right? But at the same time, we know that many people develop their complete application using VS Code, right, the Visual Studio Code. So by in the VS Code also, now we have a feature to integrate the GitHub for Copilot, right? So as you can see here, this GitHub for Copilot can be integrated Once it is integrated, you will see something like build with the agent mode, right? In this, again, you can give any prompt you want, by which you can integrate a AI code in your existing application, or also you can create a new application with the help of AI, right? So this is like a built-in extension which is available, right? Which you can install, the GitHub Copilot extension, which is really good. The GitHub Copilot is basically from Microsoft, and this Visual Studio Code, we all know that this IDE is also from Microsoft. So they are currently supporting this Copilot AI tool for generating codes, which also the people can refer to develop their complete application. So this is an awesome feature for the VS Code users, because most people develop their complete application using the VS Code, and which will be a really a great useful tool for them if they want to develop their application using the VS Code. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Let's move on to the presentation, and the next topic is going to be the next IDE, which is Replit, right? So Replit is another popular IDE. Okay, as you can see here, I am at the Replit, and the Replit, you can see the login session here. I am going to log in using my Google account. Right, I think I developed some applications which I can show you using Replit. So if you see here, we have app sections. Yeah, I have developed one application called NutriTrack, right? It was done a few months before, and the workspace is loading. So you also see the publish button to publish the project, right? And see, actually, this again is developed completely using AI by using the the prompt, right? And as you can see here, it is basically loading your page. That means it is trying to load the output of your application. Okay, so as you can see here, it's again a macro tracker which will again track your calories, proteins, as a similar project like I showed before. So you can search your one of the advantage of all these AI tools is, like, you not only create the front end using the database, backend tools like Supabase or even Firebase. You can also create the complete application using backend and the database, right? So you can store your data in the database, and you can also create your complete backend. So that is the great advantage of using these tools, right? Where you not only do the front end, you also do the backend as well, right? So this is about Replit. So let's move on to the next IDE. So next IDE that we are going to focus will be VNAT by Vercel, right? This is another awesome IDE which many people use to do the AI-based development. So let's have a look at the VNAT IDE also. This is the AI chatbot, the code AI code chatbot, which is VNAT by Vercel. This is another beautiful IDE which can also be used to prepare application. As you see here, I prepared a landing page for Trello using this VNAT, right? And you can see here. So here we have the output that you can see directly in the web link itself. So all these, most of these IDEs except cursor, the application can be developed directly on the website itself, right? By like just logging into your Google account, you can create any application you want by using these web links, right? So this is about Trello, and this is the application that I developed using the VNAT by Vercel, right? So all these are like prototypes. They are not complete application, just to give you an idea about how you can develop application using these AI tools. And let's move on to the next, which is going to be the next topic, which is let me have a look at the next one, which is nothing but the Lovable, right? So Lovable is another IDE which we have already seen in the beginning, right? So which also can be used for AI based coding. So let's have a look at Lovable. Yes, let me show this to you. Let me load this video here. So we have a Lovable. Yes. So again, Lovable is another awesome IDE which can also be used. It is very popular among a lot of AI developers, which is also basically a prompt-based IDE where you can just develop application, and you can also see the application like other IDEs that I showed here in the Lovable also, right? So this is another beautiful tool which you can use for your coding development. So let's move on to the next one, right? So let's look at the next one. The next one is going to be Supabase, right? So basically, Supabase is something which is not an IDE, which is the backend platform which you can use to, integrate your backend and the database, right? It will give you a real-time database which is free, no, open source, right? You don't need to pay anything for this database, so you can integrate your backend in your application and the database which is needed for your application using Supabase. So basically, this is not an IDE. This is an important tool, backend tool, which you can use for developing your database. Okay, so these are the different IDEs that we saw in detail. Just to give you some more examples, there are so many other IDEs as you can see here, and it is like evolving field, right? Some of the one which I showed before are very famous among the developers, but we also have other IDEs as you can see on the screen, like Bolt, Windsurf. These are also very famous among the developers for AI-driven programming, right? And this also you can very well browse and check out, right? Windsurf is again is going to be another AI tool for coding, and Bolt is obviously another AI tool for coding. So these are the different tools that the people can try to explore, right? So what is the impact it is going on the full stack development? All these AI tools are going to facilitate faster prototyping and reduce debugging time, right? The coding and the debugging is made much easier. You can create a prototype very easily, right? And then you can also complete your application much easier. So it also enhance the collaboration between AI and the developers. So it's not going to be just AI doing the complete coding. It's also the developer who is going to assist AI, and both of them togetherly going to develop the complete application. And then we have the improved software quality and maintainability. So you can easily maintain the software quality and improve the software quality and also maintain the software as well, right? So the next another important advantage is democratization of coding through low code AI interfaces. So this is another great advantage which the developers can make use while using their AI coding, right? So this is about the AI based coding or the vibe coding. As I said in the beginning, I am going to introduce about bonuses, right? Basically, the bonus is mainly, first bonus which I want to give is a startup or a entrepreneurship opportunity. So if any one of you wants to create a startup or you want to have an entrepreneurship opportunity, you can reach out very well to me using the numbers you see on the screen, and also using the my WhatsApp number, and also you can also go to my YouTube channel and you can find my email ID, right? Where I will give you ideas. I'm not going to help you to start from boot, but I can give you a lot of ideas which you can, which is some of the ideas we discussed, which I gave a clue in the beginning of the video itself. So I will give you similar ideas where the students or the graduates can explore and create entrepreneurship opportunity for them. That is the first bonus, right? For that, please connect with me with all the available options I have shown here on my screen. The second one, you can also connect with me on LinkedIn, right? So here you can see my LinkedIn profile, which you can browse with my name also, and you can find it in the LinkedIn. I will also try to give this in the comment section, so you can connect with me on LinkedIn, and you can reach out and get a lot of great information. And you can also reach out to me in my WhatsApp, in the WhatsApp number I have given. And also I have a dedicated YouTube channel in which I discuss about various advanced technologies and AI topics and everything, which you can reach out and subscribe to my YouTube channel on the link that you see here. So these are the different bonuses which I want to share with you guys, which I normally don't share with my normal videos. Unless you saw this video till the end, you'll be able to see these bonuses. So you can make use of all these bonuses. So with this, we are coming to a conclusion. So thank you for watching the video till the end, students and graduates and all people who are aspiring developers and AI developers of the future. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel, and please comment and share it across your friends so that everybody can get benefited. So catch you all again in a very interesting video. Thank you. Bye.